Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. Now, I have been looking for a bathroom to put into my Barbie house for a while, and I saw this set at my local Walmart. You can see the price sticker there, and so of course I had to grab it while I was there, and I wanted to unbox it and show you what we're getting here. We'll probably end up making some changes to the furniture here in this Barbie bathroom just to make it a little bit more personalized for my particular Barbie once I get the Barbie house set up. But we're going to go ahead and unbox that here in the Barbie studio today. Oh, and let's take a look at the back of the box. So this is from the Barbie World collection, and you can see some of the other items that Mattel did for this particular collection. We've looked at these Adirondack chairs before, and the grill, and I also have this washing machine that I'll show to you in a later video. And here is the bathroom right there. And so maybe we'll pick up some of these other items to look at in other videos. You can see Brooklyn here in her riding outfit. We looked at that doll in a previous video. So we'll go ahead and open up the box here. And that flap was glued a bit more securely than I thought it would be. So here is the back of the box. You can see, or the inside of the box, you can see a little bit of a bathroom background here. So we'll go ahead and remove everything here. We've got some different elastic bands holding everything into place. So as a reminder, always have adult supervision when using sharp objects. And our toilet is held in place by a piece of plastic underneath. There we go. Okay, and I did do a fair amount of damage to the back of the box when I was removing the plastic. But it does have a cute background here with the bathroom. There's even a little cabinet, mirrored cabinet that everything was on top of. And I like this Barbie rug visual that they have. That's really cute. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got in this particular set. And so we have a bathtub here, and it has Barbie on the inside. It's a nice textured bottom to it, and it is all complete, so we can put water in it. And we have a little hole here for the faucet. And we of course have our toilet. It is taped closed. I guess they didn't want the toilet lid to open up while it was in the box. Here we go. And it's just a solid inside there. And we have a little spot on top where we could put a plant or something else for the bathroom. A little flush handle there. So that's good to have. I have not really seen very many 1/6 scale toilets available before, so that is definitely something good to have in this play set. And here we have our sink and counter. We've got a little mirror here, and our faucet. It does open up, and it has 2 shelves inside, so we can store some of our items in here. And then we've got a little picture on the side to look as if Barbie has some other things on her shelf here. So, and we also got 2 pieces of fabric to look like a towel, or I suppose you could also use this as a bath mat. They were held in place by these little prongs, which is a bit annoying because we have some little holes in our fabric there. And then we have a smaller one that can be a face towel for Barbie. And we have a cute little foot soaking bath here. So after a hard day of standing in high heels, Barbie can soak her feet. Let's set that there. And we'll take a look at some of the different items that we got in this play set. And they are held in place by tape. At least some of them are. Okay, so we have a face mask. And let's bring in our counter here so that we can put everything on this a bit more easily. And I'm just going to use my tool here to pry everything out. Okay, that took a little bit of work to get everything out of the plastic here, but let's take a look at the things that we got. We have a hair dryer with a Barbie ponytail logo, and it has a little hand bracket here, and it also on this end is molded, so I think that we should be able to put it in one of these little slots here so it will stand up while Barbie's is not using it. And then we have some other items for Barbie's bathroom. We've got a little whale-shaped cup here, and we'll put that there so that Barbie can put her toothbrush in it. We have quite a collection of toothbrushes from various sets. Barbie is very careful about her dental hygiene. We have a tube of toothpaste, and we also have quite a few toothpaste tubes. I like the Barbie on it there. Put that on her counter. And we have a little pump bottle that has a Barbie bee logo on it. And these have little thumb brackets here so that Barbie can hold them easily. We also have a little box. I think this would be makeup remover wipes. And we've got a little cloth here that pops up to be the makeup removing wipe. And this does seem to open up. So, if you wanted to be really extra here, you could make some more makeup remover wipes for your Barbie, or we can just tuck it in here so that the wipes do not dry out while Barbie is not using them. You could also call this a box of tissues. And we also have a soap dish and a bar of soap with a Barbie logo on it. It has a thumb bracket. And one of our executive producers is knocking the box onto the floor here. She thinks she's being very helpful. We have a hairbrush with a Barbie ponytail logo. And it also has a hand bracket there. And then we have a styling brush so that Barbie can style her hair while she is using her hairdryer. And we've gotten this style of brush before in some other sets as well. And we have another tube of something. So this could be hand lotion. And then we have a bottle that could be shampoo or body wash while Barbie is in the bathtub. And we've got a little, it could be a scrub brush or a pumice stone for Barbie to use in the bathtub. Cute little bow on that. I like that extra little attention to detail. And then this is the faucet for our bathtub. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. So we'll go ahead and put the faucet in. Okay, it took a little bit of work to get this faucet in here. I had to kind of wiggle it around to get it in just the right position. So I also want to see how well Barbie fits into this particular bathtub. So even though she's fully dressed here, we're going to see how well she can fit into the bathtub. There's some of those high heels that she needs to soak her feet after wearing. So she can actually fit in here pretty well. Just bending her at the waist so she can do a bit of lounging after a hard day of working as an influencer. So I am looking forward to getting my Barbie house set up and have a proper bathroom for Barbie. And one thing that I'll show you, I've shown you my Barbie kitchen that I have in some previous videos, and I had seen that I bought my kitchen online. I think I bought it from Amazon back in 2020, and I saw that a local store called DD's Discounts, they're actually nationwide, but we do have a couple of those here in Albuquerque, had the individual pieces from that set. It's called My Happy Kitchen. And so they have the refrigerator, the sink, the stove, and the dishwasher in separate sets. And I was able to go and I picked up a couple of kitchen sinks from at DD's Discounts. It seems like they tend to have rather random things, so you can't order online or know in advance that you're getting anything specific. But what I was thinking of doing before I got this particular bathroom set for Barbie was that maybe I could take these kitchen sets and use them to make a bathroom sink and counter for Barbie. And this particular sink style with the two sinks is not exactly something that you would see in a bathroom, but before I got this other bathroom set, I was thinking that this would be a good thing to use. And so we might still use these items in Barbie's bathroom. We'll see once we get her Barbie house set up. Let's put her towel back on there. And so we will do some future videos where we get Barbie's house and her bathroom set up. And since we do have our towels here, I have actually made towels for my Barbie in the past, and where I use actual terry cloth that you might have for towels. And so if that is something you'd like to see in a crafting video, just comment below and let us know if you'd like to see that. And you can also use that same technique to make a bath mat for your Barbies. So let us know in the comments if you'd like to see how to make bath towels or kitchen towels for your Barbie. I have a very quick and simple method, and then one that takes a little bit longer, but you end up with a nicer towel than that. Well, thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to be part of our Barbieverse. And be sure to ring the notification bell. It really does help our channel to grow. And once we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in a future video, just comment below with the hashtag InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next episode here in our Barbieverse. Bye-bye!